Back in the day, when someone acts out, is aggressive beyond normal, or is constantly dealing with mood changes, it was said that your mama must have dropped you on your head, or this person done fell and bumped their head. And nowadays, one would say, "Are you stupid?" While none of these are typically true, medically speaking, there is or was some trauma to the head that was healed as much as it's going to, as is the case with this new NuNIQ. NuNIQUE'S rehabilitation has been watching TV at Early Tyler's place. His memory seems to be intact, or not, that's yet to be seen. But overall, we've got 2 warnings of what lies ahead. Both warnings were given by the same person, to the same person, but yet ignored. Hello, Power Veterans. It's Lady Vet here with another Raising Kanan video. This video is about NuNIQUE'S biggest threat. You already know what to do, but just in case you don't, and you're new to this channel, it's time to subscribe. We can talk about all the threats around NuNIQUE, but the biggest threat is not who we see as a threat. It's who he sees as a threat. Unfortunately, for his investor, NuNIQUE will begin to see early as a threat that must be taken off the board. To better understand this, you must try to see things as NuNIQUE, which at times can be very challenging. Most military veterans can get this right away, but it may be a little different for you power veterans. Most TBI patients experience irritability, impulsivity, and social withdrawal. And this is why if NuNIQUE is breezed, he will be socially withdrawn into himself to just watch TV. Breeze or no breeze, NuNIQUE is a troubled man in a troubled situation who has no clue of what his role in life is supposed to look like. And so any and everybody can get it.
He's seriously injured, Joey. I can't x-ray him here, but I'm that he has multiple skull fractures. I am his daddy. I don't fucking care about all that.
Among those to get it, at the top of my list is Early Tyler. The problem with NuNIQUE is that the outbursts of anger and problematic behavior or even violence is something that he may not even remember. So with enough blame to go around the South Side, we can expect NuNIQUE to do some things and blame others. For example, NuNIQUE will recognize his jewelry or forget that it was his before. Point is, he will not see it as jewelry for purchase. He will see it as that's his jewelry and he wants it back.
It's not unusual for people with this kind of injury to experience significant bouts of anxiety, even rage.
Now let's get back to Early. Early Tyler is a resounding voice in NuNIQUE's ear, operating as a friend, advisor, or a voice of reason. But to whom? While he thinks that he is helping NuNIQUE out, he's causing more harm than good.
Like I said, though, I need to know the fool gonna give me my money. Cause I came straight out of pocket for your fucking time tonight. It sounds like my work ain't done. Getting you your money is gonna be the least of your friend's problems.
The first warning was ignored by Early. At first, Early was told by the pet doctor that NuNIQUE needs constant care and monitoring, and he should be in a rehab facility with a full medical staff. Early's claim is that he gets paid based on providing NuNIQUE with safety and security. He wants NuNIQUE to move as an invisible man, but Early is missing the part about NuNIQUE being brand new. Early thinks that he knows him. Early's knowledge of NuNIQUE is simply based on the past. Early's too naive to accept that what happened to NuNIQUE is not merely a beatdown gone bad. NuNIQ was supposed to be dead. And while by some miracle he is alive, there is no assurance that he's the same guy that Early used to know. Against the pet doctor's advice, Early brought NuNIQ home instead of a treatment facility to get the help that he needs. And in that vein, the pet doctor came through with pain medication for NuNIQ and the second warning. The pet doctor implored Early to take NuNIQ to a hospital, but Early said no under the guise of not knowing who hurt him in the first place. Then he told Early of a German shepherd that was hit by a car and had similar head trauma. He said that when the dog regained consciousness, he turned vicious, and they had to put him down for giving his nurse stitches. It didn't matter because Early was not backing down, and he retorted that NuNIQ wasn't a German shepherd, but Early took him to a pet doctor. I found it interesting that a dog analogy was used to stress the importance of taking NuNIQ to a hospital, then thinking back to the Mathis brothers' fight. In the midst of the arguing, Ronnie said that NuNIQ forgot that he was the big dog. After the first round, where NuNIQ laid Ronnie out, he told Ronnie that he's the big dog now. No pun intended here. But Early did take Neek to a dog doctor, and the story of the German Shepherd is representing a big dog. So if Early took the time to think about it, he would realize that it wasn't a comparison of NuNIQ to a dog, but more so about the brain trauma and future expectations.
Keeping him secure. But I can't say that this is safe.
Not only did the pet doctor warn Early about his safety, he did it while he was making sure that he left before NuNIQ woke up. I'm not so sure that this doctor will be making more house calls to Early's place. NuNIQ believed that Early was right about his conspiracy theory. It won't be long before NuNIQ stopped thinking that Early is right, and in his mind, he will see Early as conspiring against him and feel the need to take him off the board. While NuNIQ is no German shepherd, he does consider himself to be among the big dogs, a leader, the king, or a boss. In my opinion, it was intentional to use the dog analogy because NuNIQ will become vicious and will have to be put down. But for real this time, let me know in the comments what you think about Early ignoring the warnings to get from around NuNIQ. Until the next time, guys, I'm out.